My name is Nigel Tracy. I'm here representing Highcon, the new company from Israel, which is bringing out this new digital cutting and creasing technology. So the major innovations that Highcon brought to the ECMA conference today was really a further demonstration since the Drupa of what has been the continuous development of this completely new process. So it's really further emphasizing the laser cutting technology, the creasing technology, all of which is new. And it was really that we showed and demonstrated to the people here today of the evolution during the last 130 days approximately. Still very young, still a lot of work to be done, but it was really evident that people could really see and confirm back to us, yes, we see big step forwards in quality of what we expect from this new technology. So, in terms of the newness, how new is this effectively, then what I would say is it's a company which is a little over 2 years old. But from the market perspective, it's only been on their radar since Drupa this year. That was the launch. That was when they saw the new machine, the Highcon Euclid. So in people's minds, it's 3 or 4 months old in that sense. So really something very new, but still, you know, it's something which has really evolved in that last 3 month period. These technologies have been used for some time in other industries. It's absolutely clear in that sense. We've seen that in flexible material packaging, for example, for laser cutting. We see it in label applications as well. So it's nothing new in that sense. What is really new for us and what we bring to the party, I would say, is that we bring this for a truly dedicated folding carton production. That's not only optimization of the laser cutting, parameters, control and so on, but also the inline and integration of the creasing. If I were, for example, to speak about the efficiency of the process and what have been the changes about that, what I can say is we're not talking about 5 or 10% here, we're talking about radically changing this. We go from a static process, today we refer to it as analog, where we have to wait a number of days for tools which are fixed, to something which now we can go to producing from file to finished product in numbers of minutes. So days have become minutes, they've become digitized. So it's a radical, we use these words quite strongly I would say, but it's radical and it's really, I would say it's a revolution. Of course it's not for all applications and for everywhere, but it is major changes in that sense. The way I look at this is how is this system working within existing workflows within customers, and also I would broaden it to say about its complementarity aspect with existing processes. From the workflow, we realized very early on that it was important to have complete connectivity with companies like ESCO, for example, from the file aspect, but also as well that we needed to have format compatibility, not only of course with digital applications, but also existing sheet fed offset. Let's not forget that nearly all folding cartons today are produced sheet fed offset, so we needed format compatibility, file compatibility, ESCO, etc., all of these different formats. But it's a very integral part of that for us. Okay. If I look at what are the skill sets required for our new processes, actually what we are trying to achieve, one of our objectives is what we refer to art to science. So taking what we still think is a fairly artisan process and turning it into something which is very scientific. So actually for us we want to, I don't want to use the word de-skill, but we want to standardize the processes. So if I look at the point of view of the business model of Highcon today, and really for people to try and understand that, it's clear that Highcon is not a traditional company with a business model of selling steel. That's not what we're about. It's a company which is about technology, and we want to deliver very, very rapid technology to the market. It's one of the core skills of the company. We have a consumables model with it and a service model with it as well. And we feel that this is very important. It's something which I think is very inbred into the digital world. So it's different than conventional in that sense. If I look at what we're offering in terms of service and maintenance, yes, we offer all what I consider today as industry standard, preventative, online, connectivity, etc. But actually we want to go further than that by really making sure that we can guarantee sealed units. For example, the laser is a sealed head, which we can consider for 5 years utilization before we have to actually carry out any significant maintenance on it. In order to give customers some confidence into who and what is Highcon and really what is behind Highcon, I think the first thing we need to understand is that the company was more or less born out of the HP Indigo growth era. It's financially supported by Lander Ventures. So Lander Ventures is the owner of Lander Nano Digital. So Benny Lander is a primary investor. We have also investments from other Israeli companies, Israbeg, it's a large tool manufacturer, also other industry investors and non-industry investors as well. And it seems very, very good and very strong. We have a wave to ride, we want to ride it at the moment, and people really see this as an opportunity to grow and develop.